for the new with Ben Kinney.
Good evening. We'll get to those stories in a moment, but first it's a Storm Tracker 2 alert day as winds are beginning to pick up and wind chills are beginning to fall. Meteorologist James DeFazio tracking the latest in the Weather Center on this alert day.
Yes. Let's
Those wind chills are impressive. I mean,
yes.
32 below zero up in Coldbrook. It's dangerously cold.
It's dangerously cold. That's 15 to 30 minutes, and then you can experience frostbite at these temperatures. And we're going to continue to see these extremely dangerously cold wind chills, these 25 to 35 below zero wind chills through the night tonight, through the morning hours tomorrow, and that is why we have an extreme cold warning in effect until tomorrow afternoon. It even looks cold in downtown Utica. We got a light snowfall last night, but the damage has been done. It is very cold. If you did any cleaning up and shoveling, you know just how uncomfortable it is outside. Again, the most severe of the cold warnings is in place. Extreme cold warning until 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Just a couple of flurries to the southwest of Utica. Very, very weak lake effect snow. Thankfully, the lakes have gotten much colder. Otherwise, we would still be seeing lake effect snow. Currently 1 below zero up at Griffith and Rome with cloudy skies. 1 below with a 12-degree wind. Makes it feel like 18 below zero right now. Incredibly cold air. Main roads are great and scraped, but if you're heading out on any back roads, just be aware that salt's not extremely effective at these temperatures and that you may encounter some slick spots on side streets. Lows tonight, double digits below zero, simply frigid. Coming up, we'll take a look at when we come out of this absolute freezer that we call central New York. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. We have new information tonight about that massive
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good Saturday evening. We are in alert mode, and we are going to remain in alert mode through midday tomorrow due to dangerously cold wind chills. Extreme cold warnings are in place, and they remain in place until 1 p.m. Sunday afternoon. Take a look at downtown Utica, where it is frigid. We got a light snowfall, and we cracked the 100-inch mark. We're up to 100.6 inches of snow for the entire winter season now in downtown Utica, and now it is absolutely bone-chilling. Extreme cold warnings continue through the night tonight, through the morning hours tomorrow, because the temperatures are going to be double digits below zero tonight. The wind chills are going to be even colder, 25 to 35 below zero. Warmer temperatures do arrive next week. We are tracking a warming trend. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet and dry. A couple of flurries back by Oswego, very close to the shoreline towns, but otherwise drier air has settled in across central New York. Temperatures across the North Country beginning to dip farther below zero. Highs in the Utica and Rome area today were right around 0 degrees. Highs right around 1 degree at Griffith and Rome. We're back down to -1 with cloudy skies and -1, 12-mile-per-hour breeze, and 18 below wind chill. And these really Arctic wind chills are going to continue tonight. We have winds across New York State ranging from 5 to 15 miles per hour. They're gusting at times all the way up as high as 30. They are intermittent gusts, but when that wind picks up, oh my gosh, can you feel it? The current wind chills across the state, 15 to 25 below zero, and we're going to continue to track these incredibly cold wind chills. Tonight, the temperatures just steadily decline. It's a steady decline all the way until daybreak, and right before daybreak, we're double digits below zero in Utica and Rome. Forecasted wind gusts, the wind stays up. Not unfortunately. It dies down a little bit tonight, but as we head back into tomorrow, it does pick back up. 15 to 25 mile-per-hour gusts. Not as windy, not enough to prompt the extreme cold warning to continue, but not enough to call it calm winds either. Now let's talk about the positive thing. After this extremely frigid weekend, we do have another cold day on Monday with highs only in the teens. But as we head into the middle portions of next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, mid to upper 20s, possibly even 30 degrees on Wednesday. By the middle of next week, a much improvement, large improvement with regards to temperature. Skycast not showing very much tonight. It's going to just be very calm and very cold. Temperatures straight on down throughout the night. We end up right near double digits below zero before daybreak. And temperatures tomorrow, they rise a little bit more than today. We get into the low single digits in Utica and Rome, highs around 5 degrees. Tomorrow night, another cold night, but not quite as cold. Lows around 8 to 9 below zero instead of 15 below zero like tonight. Downright frigid weather tonight. A look at your 7-day forecast. We have one more absolutely bone-chilling day to get through before things begin to improve. Temperatures climb into the teens on Monday, into the upper 20s Tuesday. A couple chances for light snowfall on Wednesday and Thursday, but nothing major, no major systems, and we look to stabilize in the upper 20s.
News with Ben Kinney.
Good evening. It remains a Storm Tracker 2 alert day as winds are picking up even more and wind chills, they're falling even more. Meteorologist James DeFazio is tracking the latest in the Weather Center, and I'll tell you, James, I went down the hill to get dinner earlier and I came back in and it was like your breath was taken away from you. Yeah, no kidding. It was like your breath was taken away from you. That's how cold it is right now.
It is. That's a perfect way to explain it. It is that cold. You can feel it in your lungs when you take a very deep breath. And these are the minimum wind chills that we've observed so far. And I want to stress, so far. We're going to probably be adding on to this list as we head into tomorrow morning. We're going to continue to see these really uncomfortable wind chills. This extreme cold warning continues overnight tonight until 1 p.m. tomorrow morning as blustery conditions and very cold conditions continue. Cold and quiet on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. -4 up at Griffiths and Rome with an 8-mile-per-hour breeze, making for a -19-degree wind chill right now. So we're not quite in that 25 to 35 degree range yet, but we could get there and we likely will get there before daybreak. Main roads are in great shape. They've been scraped. The DPW crews have done a great job, but some of the side roads, a little slick. Just keep that in mind. Just salt not working at these temperatures. The lows tonight going to be about 15 below zero. It's going to be downright frigid. Let's talk coming up in just about when this finally will come to an end and we finally warm back up. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good Saturday evening. We remain in alert mode because it is just dangerously cold outside. We have temperatures that are going to reach double digits below zero, and we're going to have winds with those temperatures that are going to make for dangerous conditions. Take a look at downtown Utica, where we picked up a couple inches of snow overnight. We picked up about 3.2 inches of snow, which brought us over the century mark for the season. And now we're just seeing extremely cold conditions. We're tracking cold warnings, extreme cold warnings, which are in place to continue until 1 p.m. Sunday afternoon. Double digits below zero tonight, and then when you factor in the wind, we're talking 25 to 35 below zero by tomorrow morning. And then warmer temperatures do arrive next week. There is a reprieve in sight. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet and dry as cold, dry air continues to work its way in from Canada. Local temperatures are anywhere from double digits below zero in the North Country to single digits below zero in central New York and single digits below zero in the southern tier. -4 up at Griffiths and Rome with an 8-mile-per-hour breeze. 19 below zero with the wind right now up at Griffiths. Incredibly cold. We continue to see winds that are not zero, 5 to 10 mile-per-hour winds with gusts 15 to 25 miles per hour. Not as breezy, but enough that with these extreme temperatures, these are the wind chills you get. We're right about 20 below zero right through central New York, and that's going to continue into the overnight tonight. These relatively gusty winds, 15 to 25 miles per hour overnight, and then they return tomorrow afternoon, yet again, 15 to 25 miles per hour. They do die down as we head into Monday morning, but the damage is done by then. Tomorrow morning, we're waking up to temperatures 25 to 35 below zero, just incredibly cold and incredibly uncomfortable air. as we work out of this incredibly cold weekend, there isn't a reprieve and an end in sight. We do warm up on Monday in the teens, but the real story is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, upper 20s to near 30 degrees, much more comfortable air. It's going to feel incredibly warm in comparison to what we're experiencing right now. Temperatures tonight, very cold. So we end up double digits below zero before daybreak. Some of the northern locations are going to be very low below zero. We're talking about 15 below for Utica and Rome, 25 below for some of the outlying areas. Tomorrow, highs only in the single digits with partly sunny skies, and tomorrow night's another cold night. Maybe not double digits below zero, but almost double digits below zero. Lows approximately -9 tomorrow night for Utica and Rome, and a partly sunny start to your week, but highs only in the teens on Monday. Tonight, lows approximately 15 below zero with frigid conditions. A look at your 7-day temperature, or excuse me, a look at your 7-day forecast. I was just thinking about the temperature. Incredibly cold weather continues through the end of the weekend, and then we have some teens on Monday with partly sunny skies, a little bit of sun to begin our week, and this begins a slow warm-up. We warm up into the upper 20s Tuesday, chances for light snow on Wednesday and Thursday, but at temperatures that are much more comfortable.